Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Digimon World 2. In the last part, we defeated the first of the Chaos Generals. That was Chaos War Greymon. He was kind of a bitch because he only had his ultimate move for some odd reason. At the end of that battle, I realized that we are close to maxing out all our Digimon. This is the only one left. That means we gotta start thinking about what team we want next. So we went ahead and bought a few items. As toy planes, they're pretty expensive, but they help get the job done faster. So they're worth the price, really. So we're going to go ahead and head off into a new domain to collect one of each type Digimon at the ultimate level. I'm going to start with a virus, because why not? It's the easiest. We've already been to patch domain, so we already know the kind of the layout. So we're going to head over to patch domain, and hopefully we can find ourselves a nice ultimate Digimon. I think I already have what I want in mind, but it's not one that I would usually get. Usually I'd probably grab a different one. I'd usually just keep going for something that would get me my Otismon, because I've been in my Otismon, you know. But like I said, I'm just kind of picking ones that just pop into my mind that I saw that piqued my interest when I was going through here before. And I think that would make for a more interesting game. One thing I was thinking of while we were, while I had a little break from Digimon World 2, was that when I thought before that Megadramon was actually going to screw us over on the fact that he's only an ultimate, the rest of us are Mega. It doesn't really matter because the Digimon that we're going to be using for Digivolution anyway are ultimate, so we're kind of going to be forced to get a champion level Digimon no matter what. And since, the one step down from Megadramon is already going to be a champion, it doesn't really matter a whole lot in the first run, or in the real scheme of things. And here we got our first skip. Alright, back in we go. So hopefully take this direction. Hopefully end sooner. Whoop, nope. So this is, I think, the worst floor pattern that this can give. Yep, definitely the worst one. No, second worst. The worst one would have the teleporter be in the bottom left. It's really annoying if the teleporter's in the bottom left of the screen run here because we have to go through both rooms, but it's pretty close to being super annoying. Alright, we'll head down here. Oh, that Digimon over there is slowing us down. Alright, so we need to get like 7th floor for the ultimates to show up on this floor, I think, on this domain. What do we have there? Another Bakumon. Alright. Another one we can easily run away from without having to cut to anything. Serapimon's like 5k away from level, so that's 4 or 5 battles. Not 4 or 5 battles. It's like 12 battles? Either way, it's going to be done before we have all the other Digimon. Especially if I'm going to be fighting some of the easier ones here, but once I get low on MP, I'm probably just going to run away. Necromagic is going to help, but, it's just the fact that it's faster to run away most of the time anyway. Let's see what we have here. What are you trying to catch me? Trying to catch me? You're not going to catch me. Oh, this one will, though. Alright, back we are. Ooh. Gonna actually take the acid damage. Oh, really? Alright, that was one of the easiest things that could happen there. I thought we have already got the arm for those mines, but I guess not. Slowly trying to get to the teleporter. Like I said, it's usually in the corners, so I usually head to there. It's definitely never in the middle. And watch this be the first time it's in the middle, but nah, it's never in the middle. So, oh, of course. I'm taking a lot of damage already. Just 3 floors. So here's the teleporter in the middle, right? Yep, it's in the middle. Of course I say it's never in the middle, and it is in the middle. I guess it is very rarely in the middle. Especially when you don't want it to be. Especially when the game wants to make you look like a fool. It's definitely always in the middle then. How every freaking game is, isn't it? Alright, so yeah, I already have an idea of what ultimate I want to get. And I think I mentioned it actually in the other ones. I was like, it might be a nice Digimon to get. There's foreshadowing, except I didn't really have it in my mind that I wanted it at that point. Just as, yeah, you know what, thinking about it. Could be, could get. One day maybe. One day. When we need him. Just kind of forget what, oh yeah, I know what his move is. It's counter. Yeah, it could be. Not terrible. But first we have to find him, and then when you see him, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, we can get him. Oh, another dead end. Right over here. Anything over here? Nope. Relatively empty floor. Yeah, of course, as soon as I say it, it's gonna spawn a Digimon for me. Let's go right through him, why not? Right, heading through those. Seraphimon's now at like 4 point something. 4.5, I think. 4.4. But he'll definitely max, I'm not too worried. Obviously, this is gonna have a red one here. Yep. So we gotta go all the way around. That's unfortunate, but I think this floor actually might be the first to spawn the ultimate that we are looking for. It is not. Still spawns champions. 2 of them. Oh, that's an ultimate, but not the ultimate we wanted, and I've gotta fight him. Yeah, I'm gonna just run away from this one. Probably gets the least of the experience for the trouble. So, see you later, Maidmon. You big brain motherfucker. Further we go, further we go. Yeah, it sucks because we know exactly where we have to go, but we just have to go through the entire map to get there. More freaking Maidmons. Be right back after I finish both of them. So yeah, as I was saying, it sucks because we know exactly where the teleporter is, we just have to go all the way over there. So it's like, oh, if you can get some magnetic missile 5s, you're fine to come over here. Oh, except for the fact that you can't get magnetic missile 5s yet. So it's... this game's just a dick to you sometimes. This one we can actually get away from. To take more damage. Taking a lot of damage here. This is very unusual to take this much damage. Especially, we're not even freaking that far into the domain in theory, even though we don't have to go all the way to the end. So that's going to be our saving grace. So would this be the floor that they spawn? Let's take a look. Oh, there's definitely 2 of those if we wish to get one of those. I guess we're gonna go left because that other one has... I don't know what it is because I can't see that far. I'm just going to assume that it's a bug. Take time. Oh, what do we have here? I almost actually want to go for the Skull Greymon. It wasn't the one I was going to pick, but I'm actually... Oh, that was the wrong one. That was actually... That might have just screwed me up. Alright, let's hope that we don't fuck that up. Toy plane. Second toy plane. 3 toy planes would have definitely put him at the big heart. We're gonna have to settle for that. So I don't know if he'll be the first battle. I'm gonna just run away from the rest of the ones. Yeah. So the thing you gotta remember is still take out Skull Greymon first, even though we are not usually used to fighting ultimates for a chance to recruit them. So what's this gonna be, like a 45% chance? It's not too great. Alright. Run away from this guy as well. I should, as soon as I sent that toy truck out, I should have just went to the other Skull Greymons. Because this is going to end up screwing me, because I know I'm not going to get it. Oh well. Professor Wing, Legendary Blade. Not too worried about MP. Because why not? As soon as we get him, we're going to be leaving anyway. Although I guess if we don't get him, we'll be trying to get another one. Since we do have the extra toy planes. We just screwed up on the execution of that first round of toy planes. Luckily, these guys cannot be just two-hitted, so I don't have to worry about using specifically one attack moves, or I guess I should say only one attack moves, exclusively. That's the word I was looking for. Tuskmon didn't even go down. Oh, he didn't get attacked yet. That might do it. Not attacking. Can we kill him this time? Yes. Alright. Then Dark Side attack. We could have also gotten Digimon through one of these battles, but I'm gonna go with Skull Greymon because he is a Skull Greymon. Now I will use single attack. Alright, I'll do that because Skull Greymon will definitely not get killed by Megadramon's attack, and we'll whittle him down a little bit more. Not quite sure if... Actually, yeah, I shouldn't have used that because now Megadramon could maybe kill Skull Greymon. Damn it, I didn't think about that. I hope this kills Megadramon. Damn it. How much damage am I gonna do here? Oh, this is not good. Attack yourself, please. Attack yourself, please. Attack yourself, please. Please don't kill him. You son of a bitch. Oh, no. Well. Let's see if we get another Megadramon then. Because a Megadramon mixed with a Megadramon, maybe we'll get something that won't end up being a Megadramon. But there's always the chance that we will not get, you know, anything at all. So let's see. Well, yep, Megadramon. Wants to join your party? Sure. Alright, so I guess we got a virus type. Let's check real quick. Gonna head out. That may be a fail. Wasn't thinking when I used what's his face? When I used Evil Charm. I just wasn't thinking. Welcome back to the city. Let me in, please. Freaking slow animation. Alright, so we're... Item shop has the Digivolution. We're just gonna see what Digivolving these two together give us. I'll usually wait until we've completely maxed out, but since I want to know if I screwed that up, I'm not gonna do it right away, but I just want to see what they get. Dark Tyrannomon. Alright. So usually, like I said, I'm not going to like how I said I'm trying to get ones that I wouldn't usually get and not plan what Digivolutions I get. But I don't want to get screwed and have just Megadramon again. Because that's just boring. Getting the same ones over and over again. So I'm actually looking at what Dark Tyrannomon would be turned into. So Dark Tyrannomon with a 0 to 5, Yip would be an Extranimon. Which is kind of spoilers alert. But I won't say if he goes into anything else either. So we will just see what that is. No. What would his max be anyway? It would be 30. So that's sucky. Well, that sucks. Because he won't have a Mega either. So I'm torn. I guess I could use that Megadramon for the Digivolution of Seraphimon. And then I'll just go get another virus for him. That'll work. That'll work. Alright. So a little brainstorming there. We still have enough for another ultimate. So guess I'm going back. I should have stayed in that domain and got another Skullgreymon. I didn't think about it too soon. Just so we don't have to go back to patch domain again, though. Why not? Alright, so let's go get a second one. I'm actually going to just go ahead and cut to when we're in the Skullgreymon. I was about to say Metal Greymon's area, because that would have been weird if I would have just cut to Metal Greymon and be like, look, I got a Metal Greymon. Anyway, I'll be right back. Alright, I am to the floors that I need to be on. You don't know. It has literally been an hour since that cut. Because this domain has kept fucking with me so bad. It's ridiculous. So, we are going to get the motherfucker this time. No fucking ands, if, or buts. Actually gonna assure that we're gonna get it this time. By doing this, you remember this old trick. If he doesn't give us a big heart, which he will, because we're giving him freaking 3 toy planes. Unless he ignores one, I guess. Watch this time, I'm not gonna get him though, because why not? Why not just not give him to me? But we're gonna make sure that he is actually going to be the last one dead this time, because I'm not gonna screw around. But while I'm killing these guys, I can explain all the bad luck that I had. Alright, so the first 3 attempts were all stopped at impossible floors, aka return bugs being placed in the only way I could have gone, and the other one was not having magnetic missile 5s. I ran into 3 times right there, and then the 4th time I was all well and good, and then I hit it in. I got to the floor 7 or 8, almost in the floor that you can get Skullgreymons, and I stepped on an invisible return bug out of nowhere. So with an invisible return bug, sent all my Digimon back again. So I went back and got back up to floor 6, maybe floor 5, and I stepped on another invisible bug, but it was a return bug, so I was fine. It was a memory bug, so I had 1 space in my memory, or in my Digibeetle, right? Wrong, because I forgot I had got that Megadramon. So I had actually I gave him the toy planes, and it said you didn't have any room, and I'm like, but I only have so many and then I realized that I had Megadramon. Oh boy. No evil charm for you today, Megadramon. No evil charm for you today. And actually, I'm just gonna make sure that Skullgreymon does not die, because I'm gonna attack everybody with Megadramon, or everybody gets attacked is going to attack Megadramon. So this has not been a good day for Digimon World 2 for me. I am quite frustrated, but it's okay, because it's okay though. We will prevail in the end, unless Skullgreymon turns us down, in which case I am probably, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna explode. I'm going to explode. So yeah, if you don't join us, Skullgreymon, I am going to rip all the skin off your body. Oh wait, kind of can't do that. I guess there's kind of some skin down there though, like around his chest area. That's kind of weird, isn't it? He's like all skull except for lungs. Is that what it's supposed to be? I guess it's supposed to be his heart, but that's like a really big heart, and it's a Skull Greymon, so I don't see why he'd have a big heart. Yes, join. Okay, so yeah, we got him. We got our virus type, and we got our vaccine type. I think Megadramon will work for that. Either that or the data type. And actually, we don't even have to worry about the data type either, because we have a Metal Mamemon sitting in our bank, or our server. So we don't even have to go get a data type. That's going to be our data type. And thank God, because I'm not going to go through another whole bunch of that. So off camera, I'm going to max out all these Digimon that we need to DNA Digivolve, and in the next part, we're going to DNA Digivolve them all together. So, thank God that this episode's finally over, and until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.